There we go. Oh, that's a better one, guys. That is a better one. All right, guys. Got to run a couple errands. Thought I'd swing by my buddy's pond, his neighborhood pond. So I get a bass. Got about 10 minutes. And I gotta go. Oh, wind blowing pretty good. I may have to go drop down to the other pond. You're throwing a weightless stick bait, which is the Googan Lunker Log. Color is OG, if I recall correctly. It's one of the reserve colors. It's like a Googan green, half black. Thought about bringing my micro light, because this guaranteed that thing's getting bit, but trying to catch a bigger bass. Not that I haven't caught big bass on that. I've caught 3-pound bass on that micro light, but usually it is the smaller bass. And I usually fish a 2 to 2.5 inch Googan crappie bait on it. Trying to keep that rod tip down low because that wind. There we go. Feels like a good one. Oh, that's a decent little bass. Hey, be still, little buddy. I'll get you off. I'll get you off. Look at there, guys. At the top of the mouth, barber's hook comes right out. I think we're playing there, little buddy. There you go. All right. I use the same lunker log. What was it, Saturday when I went kayak fishing? I got 3 on it. 5 off of a Bass Mafia crankbait. I prefer to throw the lunker log, the stick baits, weightless as opposed to wacky. I just don't have confidence. I know that's crazy because many people slave fish with the wacky rig, but I tend to get hung up when I fish it. And it seems that my bait lasts longer fishing it weightless. Like I often say, I fish all my hooks are barbless. I master barb on all of them. And I think whenever you fish a stick bait or a worm, I think barbless is definitely a must, because sometimes those fish get that thing in them deep pretty quick. Like Saturday I had one, and it got it down there and partially in the gullet toward its gill, and I was able to pull it right out. There wasn't any bleeding because the hook was barbless. If it had been barbed, it would have caused a lot more damage to his gullet. I was talking with a YouTuber through his comments section, a big YouTuber, and he did a video about getting hooked and went past the barb, and I said, that's one of the reasons why I mash all my barbs. Not to mention it causes less damage to the fish. If I'm keeping a fish to eat, that barb's the least of his worries. That hot grease is going to be his biggest worry. Or actually the fillet knife. But if I'm doing catch and release, I don't know why people, you know, he's like, no thank you, I want to keep my fish, you know, pinned. You know, he wants to keep them on the hook. That's why he keeps the barb. And I'm like, well, just keep the pressure on to keep them pinned. You know, I don't know, man. I know if you're a fishing content creator, I mean, I'm a small creator. I got a very small following. For those of y'all that watch my stuff, I really appreciate it. I'm not trying to make a career out of it. I mainly do it because I enjoy doing it, and I want to share my experiences, especially with family members that want to see, like my grandkids. But to sit there and keep barbs on hooks, I just don't get it. Not if you're catching and release. And especially for those terrible times that you get a daggum turtle or a very how should I say, enthusiastic bluegill, an overachiever bluegill or something small, and then barbs just really tear those things up, and they're heck to get out of turtles. But if you're barbless, it'll come right out. It's make a few casts down here, then I got to go. That's gonna get one there. That's gonna get one there. I got a 10-pound braid, Power Pro, a 12-pound Sea Garden VizX, fluorocarbon leader. I was considering taking the braid off and going straight fluorocarbon, but I watched a bunch of YouTube videos last night, and it's like anything else. You got two sides of the fence. You got pros that, uh-oh, there we go. Oh, that's a better one, guys. That is a better one. That is a better one. It's got to be, man. It feels like it's pulling twice as hard as that other one. Oh yeah. I don't see my bait boy. He must have. Oh, there he is. Heck yeah, dude. Look at this boy. Look at this one. That's a nice one there, right in the side of the mouth. Boy, he was so good. Thank you for playing there, little buddy. I don't have a cell phone on me. He gone. Left my cell phone in the car. That's all right. He was over 2 pounds.